Cloudy day, cloudy day. Not so many cloudy days in Rust. Hello, Mr. Bear. Yeah, I could do with an axe. Let's get an axe. This one of those should do nicely. TC's good for a while, it is. That shall do nicely. That shall do nicely indeed. What the fuck is that? Never seen that before. A couple of batteries just randomly placed. Who knows? Nobody wants wetsuits. Where should we go? Where should we go? Where should we go? Let's go for a random walk and try and find a helicopter. Let's head over the... Yeah, let's go to the supermarket and then we might go on to satellite dish. Or water treatment, maybe? I'll head back and pick up a little bit of fuel just in case. Torch on me either. Maybe I should just buy a quick flashlight. We'll see what we see first. you can buy a flashlight or not. Let's have a look, see. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Never mind. Let's see how we go as we go along. We need it for it to be daylight. No obvious boxes, no obvious crates. Might have all been taken recently. Take a little bit of food though, a little bit of food. Not much. Yeah, not much there. Come on, helicopter. No boxes. That's a long old slug. Bloody hell. Should be daylight soon though. Come on, sunshine. See anyway what you see. that. Need some of that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Might as well eat that and some of that. What we'll do is we'll bring up the backpack. Oh. If I can spell. And we're good, plenty more space. Can we get the bag down around here? It's probably a bit too close. Where the hell did he go? Show yourself. That'll do it. Let's get some bandages on the go. Where were you? Is that it? Don't see the point. Where are you? 10 bandages on the go. Yeah, screw it. Let's live life to the max. Strange to see hemp growing out in the snow. Must have been planted out. Jackhammer. Already got enough jackhammers. Great. Let's eat that. Hazmat suit on. More NPCs at Outpost, there are. Let's take care of these. Hopefully nice and quickly. I've got too much to loot. Too much to loot. Let's get some recycling done. Not that I need to. I've got a recycler at home, but it's always nice. Let's get some done. I think we have that many jackhammers and tools. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, that's what it's all about. As quick as we can before they come back. Keep that one. They'll be respawning soon. I've got to hurry on. Yes, I'll keep that one. Too much stuff again. done. I think that might be it. That might be everything. I'm going back pretty stacked. To me, I am out of here. All I want is a chopper. I'll take that scientist down. Aiming is appalling. Is that all? Weren't even worth the bullets. But that was. What should I have done for that? Another. We are good. We are good to go. To go where? Let's go to the bandit camp. Why not? Yes. Right, let's go.
Would I say good at Rust? No, not really. I've only played about 50 hours, something like that. Still relatively new. I've only played a couple of PvP servers and they make me quite anxious, so I like the PVE servers. Very chilled in comparison. Killed it before for clean shit, I don't want that again. I was on a PvP server earlier on. I did have a teammate who joined up with me for about half an hour or so, and then he went to sleep and I haven't seen him again since. Got a base on it, but it seems like every time I walk outside I get killed, so I just pop back on the on this server instead. And say it's nice and friendly instead. Do you mean hide the nakedness? It's in the option settings before you log into the game itself. I don't know whether it's in the display settings or something like that, or there's an option for graphic nudity and you can turn it on and off there, or have it with underwear or blurred. I don't know if there's a clan limit size. I don't think there is. I've seen some quite big bases, but it's extremely easy to farm. I built 2 bases in 3 hours, fully stoned out. It's 3-time service, so the collect rate is very fast, very easy. It's very easy server to farm on as well. I think I farmed for maybe a couple of hours and I've got enough in my TC for 13 days, something like that. Oh shit. you still get attack alleys in the game, and Bradley's still in it. All the monuments are armed with NPCs.
Quite annoying, that. Quite annoying indeed. Just lost 2 guns and all that shit. SMG buddy. I was sure I had some bloody bodies. I researched the other gun. Fuck's sake, man.
That's the server. Corrosion. Should be in the title of the video as well, I think. Definitely recycle all the sewing kits and never keep those. No, fucking hell, I haven't. That's amazing. Yeah, 3 times. So yeah, 3 times makes things nice and easy. And now we're to a farming, and you can have as big a base as you want. A day of farming, you can have the biggest compound you ever thought you could have. But I just keep it nice and small. I don't need anything bigger than this. A nice little heli landing pad on the roof. Got the solar set up, so when the sun sets, the lights automatically come on. Got my heli landing strip. You used to be able to vote to skip nights as well, but it looks as though they've finished that, because pretty much it got skipped every time and it just got a bit tiresome, pretty much day constantly. So now it's all dark again. Yeah, I don't care. Feel free. That's it. It's not as though you can come in and raid me. You can't raid anybody's bases. You can't open anybody's loot. If somebody dies on the floor, you can't go and pick the stuff up. It's all locked to everybody. So doesn't really matter. Attempt number 2 at trying to get my ship back. As you can see, there's quite the little community around me at the moment, or I joined it anyway. It was mainly all built before I even joined. Build as big as you want. Skip outpost this time. Then again, let's try and get the ship back from the attack helicopter. think the only time that anybody can ever get raided, or you can actually kill any other person, is if you enter a PvP zone, or on the last day before wipe. The last day before wipe is purge day, and anything goes. That's when it turns into basically a normal server. Any other time, it should be fine, but as you can see, I've just entered the PvP zone because that's a raidable base, which I want nothing to do with at the moment. But another player could have killed me in that area. Now I'm out of it, it's okay. Under the tower, I think. Is that me? Yep. That's a mini relief anyway. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's what happens when you try and loot another player. Just brings up your own loot box.
Why do they always get weird?
At least I backpacked most of my good stuff. And that you don't lose when you die. I knew I'd pick some up. Don't think you can research that, can you? What did I lose there? I lost a Thompson and a handgun. High quality wood spoon. I'll play with people, I don't mind. It'll probably make the chances of survival a little bit better. I've mainly played solo since I've started though. don't really need to farm. If you look at the tool cupboard here, it's protected for 10 days, and by that time the map will wipe again. I say I farmed all of this in a couple of hours, if that. It takes no time. I say I don't mind. If you want to join and build a base nearby, I don't mind at all. And I don't mind teaming up now and then, going out and doing different bits and bobs. I say all of the main monuments are still on here, on the map. I say still a big enough map as well. I still haven't really been down to the bottom half of this one yet either. I've just been pretty much exploring around the top, as you can see most people do, just by the amount of shops that are built up around it. But you still got all the oil rigs on the outside as well. One down there, large oil rig over there. As you can see, a lot of people seem to be clustering around this top area. As I say, feel free to join, I don't mind. It would take you probably an hour to knock up a 3v3 in stone or metal. Just depends which one you go out and farm for. Just choose one or the other, farm it, and before you know it, you'll have enough for as big a base as you want. All of the crates on the roads are all pretty much full to the brim as well. All the boxes generally give good stuff. Example of how quick it is though, I've got no wood on me at the moment, and just take this one tree down, see what it gives us. One tree, 2,500 wood. You can build a base with 2,500 wood. A couple of trees, a couple of ore blocks of either metal or stone, and you're pretty much set for a base. If you're lucky, you might be able to find a car that nobody has as well. They do come up now and then. It's not very often. Or helicopters, they seem to spawn a lot more frequently before. Right, man, Riccio, Riccio. Last chance to get my shit back, and then I'm not trying anymore. That's another reason why I see all the vending machines on the map. It's so easy to farm. If you want to, you just craft as much stuff as you want, no time.
Fucking NPCs here. What are they doing here? Didn't even bring any meds with me as well. Fuck's sake. Gonna die, lose anti shit again. Big gun. 11 meds, that's what I wanted. That's just what I wanted. Was the cloth around here? Where was the cloth? Where was the hemp? Where was it? Where was it? Yeah, fine there. You put the shits on me a little bit there. Fucking hell. easy, it's all like. Do we try and go on further for the other body that's probably already fully despawned by now? I don't think so. I think we've been fucking about in this area for too long. Let's just have a little peek though. Let's just have a little peek. None of that looks good. Yeah, that'll do. That's not too bad. Just in case. Really? Definitely wasn't him.
go down if he's there as well. We shall see. Oh, I guess not. Fucking somewhere. Oh my word, I've actually found it. And I'm out of fucking space. Yo, my man, can you cover me for a second? Yeah, can you cover me just for a second? I'm done. But I got the hits. Ah, donkey. It's been a while since I've seen you. You
right, bud.
You gave me a little
Same
introduction.
man. Yeah, I remember back in the day.
Yeah, good stuff.
What was it, like 2 months ago, something like that?
Yeah, last week. I've only been on the server for a week or two. Well, yeah, just over a week.
I've done that much, it feels like that long ago.
That's fine, it's fine. Yeah, you saved me a little bit there. I've been trying to get back here to pick me shit up for about 3 or 4 attempts, and it just kept dying and dying. I was about to give up, but a little bit back up there saved the day.
Did you get your stuff then, yeah?
Yeah, if anything, I'm too full at the moment, so I can't even get everything, but the rest of it's just mainly components and shit, so nothing that can't be refarmed again. I've got my guns back, ammo, stuff like that. That's the main thing.
Golden, man, golden.
Yeah, nice one, nice one.
Do you know, my advice for you?
Yeah.
And they have like, I saw you. Like, you're not. You're not control bursting or spraying. You're like,
No, not at the moment. I need to get to grips with the guns, and
you're tapping.
I've only just got a proper computer desk set up. I still don't even have a mouse mat or anything like that.
You ain't got a mouse mat?
No, I've only just got a desk set up yesterday. I was playing on the arm of my sofa. That's how bad it was.
Holy shit!
40 hours of playing in my armchair. Quite literally leather armchair for a mouse mat. So I've only just got my desk set up. I've got a triple monitor set up with a 30-inch monitor in the middle and that.
Ooh.
But no mouse mat or anything like that. Yeah, it's all just getting set up.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to like my advice to you. Take a little bit of time just to learn the guns and their recoil, because they're patterned.
Yeah.
Like there's a way like you can just get it perfect shots and bursts and this stuff.
I've seen the
So
videos.
yeah,
I've tried
just
the AK, and every time I tried the AK, I just put it back away in frustration. I just fucking hate the thing. But
Mate, yeah, I told you AK's broken. This is hard. It's hard.
It's
If you
ridiculous.
can get it right, it's hard. If you can get it right, it's broken. But yeah, it's fucking hard.
that's why I don't mind this Thompson and I don't get that. Single shots, you can't really go too wrong.
The LR has a really easy burst. Like, let me show you something. Look, come back again, one more time. So I'm gonna shoot the rock, and I'm not gonna move my mouse.
Oh, I've done them in the training.
Yeah. So it's like you just basically need to copy the opposite,
Yeah.
and the LR is really or you can just slap around in your head, like. That's a loaded one as well, I think. He's got a lot of loot on him.
Just a birthday cake and shotgun shells.
Do you need some cards? This one's got red, green, blue card on him.
I've never been to any of the areas that actually needed them before. As I haven't really explored many of the monuments because
You're
I'm
in
normally
one
on my
night.
own and I normally die. So. That's what-
Your setup sounds beastly though. Can I ask you a question?
yeah.
How many frames per second do you have now?
Probably around about 40 to 50. 47.
Okay, so your frames are kind of low.
Uh,
Okay. What
47 at the
resolution are you
moment.
playing on?
Oh, my resolution on my 30-inch monitor is maxed out, so if anything, it's probably too high.
No, but I mean, are you like 1080p HD or are you 1440?
Beyond, let's have a look. See, 2560 by 1600. As I say, that's beyond HD
Well,
resolution.
Okay, so if you look on options,
Oh, I've looked
And
I've
then
looked around.
click
I've knocked a
screen.
few of them down. I just bought this
that
PC.
top thing where it says like a load of numbers, which one's that one?
As
I'm
a
protecting you, don't worry.
2560 by 1600. It's high. 2560 by 1600.
2560.
Oh yeah, it's beyond HD. It's beyond 1080p. As I say, this monitor's a beast, and the graphics card's a okay card. It's a 1070 card.
Yeah. Yeah, you got. Yeah, okay. What you want to do? You want to drop it down to 1080. 1920 by 1080.
It
Drop
puts
it down,
black
man.
borders
Like,
on the
in
monitor.
a game like this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Oh,
it's a fussy
okay.
monitor, but
Alright,
it's
yeah,
a
don't
very
do that
very
then,
nice
don't do
one.
that.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a few years old. It was one work was going to throw out because I work in IT, and they were going to refresh this and chuck it out, and I couldn't see a 30-inch Dell monitor get chucked in the bin that retails
Oh,
on
yeah.
eBay today for 400 quid.
Good choice.
So no way. So yeah, and obviously it's either this or knocking it down to something daft. Like I think it's nearly 1280 by like 720p type resolution, and that just looks absolutely horrible and terrible. I've knocked a few of the settings down. I only got this PC a couple of weeks ago just to play Rust, and because I bought it and it's got a relatively high spec, I just loaded Rust and put every single graphic setting on the maximum, and I've pretty much played it like that since.
Yeah, you really don't want to do that, to be honest. Like with a game like this, like an FPS game, like you really need your frames. Honestly, like lower your graphic settings and get your frames, man. Like the higher your frames, the better your aim, the quicker you can respond, the more information you get to your eyes, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So with a game like, in a lot of other games it doesn't matter, but with a game like this, it matters a lot. You really need that frame rate. Like, I'm struggling every time it goes below 60. That's only because I have a 60 hertz monitor.
And because this is the first time I've been back into PC gaming in well over a decade, I'm still considering this to be pretty fucking good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know it's not top of the range or anything like that, but
Yeah, it is.
I know it's not the smoothest.
Right now,
I know it's not
legit.
the smoothest, but it's as I say, it's running everything at what was higher spec. I did knock it down yesterday just to get it a little bit smoother because this server seems to be a little bit worse for FPS than some of the others, but I think that's just because everybody goes crazy with all the lights and stuff like that.
Yeah, it really depends on where you are on the map as well.
Yeah, I'm in the
Close to
vending
town is
machine.
cancer.
Yeah, I'm in the vending machine area, so it's pretty bad over there.
Yeah, you might wanna move.
That's where I ended up, but as it's one of those things, you just keep going back to it. No, I'll probably keep pissing about with some of the settings and that. I do want it a little bit smoother now and then. Some other servers have run that little bit smoother, and it is a little bit better now than what it was the other day. The other day it would sometimes drop down into 20 FPS when it was inside with the lights turned on, things like that. It just fell apart.
Yeah, man. I know what you mean. Like, it's rough when the server has got like a lot of things going on and your FPS drops, and it gets rough, man.
It's just because I think I trying to do too much with all the lights swinging, and I was trying to do smoke effects under the lights swinging above all the furnaces and this, that, the other. It's just asking a bit too much of maybe the server and my PC at the time as well. I'd say it's high, but it's not the highest spec.
But at the same time, you're having fun and you're learning, right?
Oh, aye,
So
yeah.
it's good. It's golden.
I'm on most nights, normally 8ish till 12, 1 o'clock, maybe sometimes 2 o'clock, and then up at 7 or 8 o'clock for work the next day and regretting it. But yeah, it's the grind. I'm streaming it all as well, so.
All right. I'm gonna show you something now. I'm gonna teach you a little thing. All right. For this monument, the card room. Did you loot that bot? Did you get the?
I've got no space at all. My
fuse and
backpack's
the-
full, and all of my slots are full.
Where was he?
He's just here. He's just here, I think.
Alright, yeah. Right, so I'm gonna show you like a green. I think it's a blue room actually. I'm not sure. I'll take the green and the blue just in case. I'll take the red as well. Whatever. All right. So follow me. Come. I'll show you where you get like the big loot room from this monument. All right.
I think I've only ever made it into the centre of it once or twice before dying. It's always handy to have a guide or somebody else's backup when you're first new to the game.
Easy game, especially on PVE. Right, so with this thing, yeah, like you can hold it and you can still turn whilst holding E and look around whilst it opens. It's very handy. And then pull under. I'll come back out. Kill him.
Ah, okay.
Are you alive?
Yeah, I managed to crawl inside and under.
Alright, cool.
I'm actually going to have to just nip and get a drink for
Go
a
back to
second
the
though.
front gate.
Hang on.
What, did you get inside?
Yeah.
On my screen you didn't make it, alright.
It took me a couple of tries, but then I got in.
Yeah, alright. I'll wait for you. Go get your drink, man.
Yeah, one second, I'll be back. Just a minute. Right, okay. Still about? There we go, that's the one.
Right, so yeah, basically this is a blue card room for this monument. You just need a blue card and then one fuse, that's it. So you get in here like that, loot the boxes.
That's
Loot
it.
all the boxes.
I don't have any space to loot, but crack on.
Alright, come. I'll show you. Alright, so the fuse goes in here, but you're a little bit timed after this, alright? So put the fuse in. Hit this little activate thing here. And then you need to be quick. Left out the door. Left again. If you really want to be super quick, then you just jump down. Come.
Yeah, I'm here.
Come. So you run straight across here. Then you go under this. Keep coming. This is how you get to the blue room in time, basically. Up the ladder. Drag out the blue card. Swipe and open. And then when you get in here, it's a load more fucking boxes. GG. That's like literally, like if you kill all the bots first, of course we was AFK. And we just waited around so there was bots there. But you go around, you kill all the bots. Or you kill all the players. And then you do this after. And it's really that simple and that quick.
Oh yeah. Yes, as I say, it's just getting a foothold in the first place. As I say, normally I just try and creep up and I'll get surprised by a couple of NPCs rather than just one. And for some reason, with my amazing aim that I seem to have, or lack of, I just seem to keep dying. So it'll get better, but as I say, it's just all practice, isn't it? The only thing I can take out of all of the boxes is scrap, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, sorry there, I was making a trade.
That's it.
But even if you don't even want what's on the boxes on this server, you just chuck it on the floor and it's like, yeah, okay, free RP, you know? Like, nice. We should team up a wipe. You know, me and you, next wipe, let's go. You know? Let's go.
I don't mind.
We're
as I
kill
say.
hellies, we're raid bases, let's go.
Hey, you can do it this wipe if you want, I don't mind. I say I'm not doing anything. I've just been solo pretty much myself.
Next wipe, not this.
Aye, I don't
solo
mind.
as well.
I don't mind.
Next wipe, I think we should. This is a good place to learn as well, somewhere like this.
Oh yeah, that's why I keep coming back to it, and it seems quite popular. It's always quite full. There was a waiting queue of about 7 or 8 the other day to get in, so I say it seems quite well known. But all of these stuff and the RP stuff, I only found out about that the other day, because it's not particularly well clearly explained. And as I say, I've been accumulating all of these RP points, and I didn't even know anything about how to spend them or this, that, the other. I didn't know how to get paper, so I couldn't buy anything from the vending machines because everybody wants paper, and I didn't know how to get it.
Bless. Yeah, I mean, it's a PvP server, so there's like in-game, as you know already, yeah.
Oh no, now, as I say, now I can get just buying loads of paper, going out buying an M249, run towards a monument, shoot, die, rinse and repeat. I just get a few more shots off each time.
You've really got to learn to burst your gun a bit better though. So whichever one you're like the happiest with, whichever one you like the most, I would recommend the LR. It's like it's a decent damage weapon that you don't need a muzzle for. Has an easy recoil. Right, so just like grab the LR, or even if not the LR, the custom's really good up close. The Tommy's pretty good mid-range. But just go and learn the recoil, man. Honestly, I can't stress this enough. Just learn the recoil. And they're different whether you're crouching or not. So when you're crouching, the recoil is less than when you're standing still. But you can, and also when you move, the recoil increases as well. But you can crouch and move sideways, and the recoil is the same. If you're crouching and moving sideways and shooting, the recoil changes. If you're moving forward, the recoil changes. Like, but yeah, big advice, man.
So I think the best thing for me to do
like,
would be to get used to guns that are easily craftable.
Yeah.
Any gun that's not easily craftable is just going to be lost too quickly. I mean, not necessarily straight away, but too quickly. So anything that's easily craftable is probably best to learn with first.
You can get for 500 scrap at Bandit Camp.
That's not too bad on this server, is it? Yeah. Take a while on the normal vanilla server, but
on any server, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
On a vanilla server, yeah, it's a grind. It's a little bit of a grind.
I joined the vanilla PvP server yesterday. No, day before like only for the second time in a while. And yeah, that was hell of a grind. I forgot how much of a grind it is, especially compared. I don't know whether it was official, but it was unmodded. It was unmodded, full vanilla, and I forgot how much of a grind.
They're legit cancer, man. I don't like it.
As soon as I stepped outside, it's death and death. And I mean, I got a base together. Somebody said, "Do you, like on chat? Do you want to team up?" So I created the team, and he's just been asleep in my base ever since. But yeah, you get.
Let's go next point though. Let's go together.
Go for it. That's it.
Your mic is cutting in and out though, and weirdly laggy.
It's just an older headset mic. I don't always have it too close to my mouth either, so it might not always pick it up.
The quality is decent. It just like kind of choppy changes in and out and whatnot, but it's got a good quality.
I probably just need to remember to put it a bit closer. That's all. I say sometimes I have it far too far away.
Yo, let's go.
Can you wait an extra minute?
Huh? You can't. You can't.
Can you wait an extra minute? I'm just in the middle of rolling. I'll be done in a second.
Yeah, sure, man. I'll make one as well. Fuck it. Alright, I'm done. I just rolled one straight up. Yeah, you smoke backy, I smoke backy. We're both kind of old timers, you know. Like I'm not young, by the way. Like, it'd be like a couple more years and I'll be a fucking grandparent.
I bet you I've still got a couple of years on you.
Oh yeah, no doubt, not doubting that, man.
No doubting. Do I sound that old? Fucking hell.
No, you don't sound that old. It's just that I know that like I'm younger than you, no doubt. I'm 34, bro. I'm 34.
It's alright, I'm 40.
What? What?
Yeah, man. Doesn't fucking
You
feel
said
like
I
it.
sound 40.
Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't sound like it. I don't look it either. But fucking hell, 40, man. It's fucking old.
That's normal, man. You're like a Manchester, right?
No, if anything, closer to Middlesbrough.
Around them ways, anyway.
Northeast rather than west.
Okay.
Just let me dog out. The fucking thing was scratching. Right, fucking alright. Ready to rock and roll. Let's go if we need to go. I'm fed, I'm watered, dog's been out. Everything's all good.
I was talking without actually talking. Like I forget I'm not in Discord. Okay, so like, let's get you back to base. Let's get you like fully unloaded and recycled, ready to go, and then we're gonna go oil rig. Yeah. You
Yeah,
ever done an oil rig?
I've tried to do an oil rig twice, and I think you can probably guess how it both ended out.
Well, let's go and actually make it a successful run. Let's go.
I was going to,
Let's go.
the second one I did get on board, but still didn't last too long.
You actually got on board. I'm sorry for laughing, bruv. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I find it comical as well. I even recorded it and put it on YouTube. The video lasted 3 minutes, although it is sped up.
Oh, he's got an LR on him. Look at that. Sexy. Yeah. I'll take the ammo. All right, never mind. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, you can have some ammo if you want.
No, no, no. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, my God. Time to pull out the M2. Alright, so let's go with this, yeah?
Well, if you want to drop
Let's
all
get
my
out of here
stuff off
first.
first, I'm at the bottom of R8.
I really need to this. Come. Let's just get away from the monument. Let's go. Oh my god, shit. Alright, so let's say let's meet up. E25 in 10 minutes for large oil. Can you do that? Or would you be more comfortable doing the small oil? Like,
I'd say small oil
large
to
is
begin
actually
with.
pretty difficult, so.
Yeah, the very first one I tried was
Alright, let's
large,
say,
and I forgot how big it was.
R27. Let's meet up there in 10 minutes, yeah?
27. Yeah, can do. Might take me more than 10 minutes because I don't have a helicopter or anything like that. So yeah, it's probably going to be a long walk to get home and over there. Unless you have a chopper. If you've got a chopper, you can always pick me up.
Alright, well, I'll give you a lift. I'll give you a lift. Where do you live? Quick, because I'm teleporting. I'm halfway through teleporting. Where do you live? What grid?
R8, there's a big Putin tower. I'll live near there. I'll meet you at the
R8.
Putin tower in R8. You don't get as friendly people on PvP servers. Let's avoid outpost. Not losing me shit in there again.
most of them. That recoil tool. If you're gonna fucking do it, do it. Thank you. Recycle. Must be full. Jackhammer. Keep that. And then we still got
Get rid of that.
Hello.
Hello. I've got a few good
Alright,
guns.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
A few good guns, a bit of fuel if you need it.
Oh, look at you with the M2. Oof. Can I request something?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you on the Discord for the Corrosion server?
I am, I think. I'm new to Discord as well, but I think I am.
What's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
name on the server?
yeah.
What's your name? What's your name?
My name on Discord is Monkey with a Nosy, hashtag 3008.
Why you do that, man? Why? Alright, so Monkey, I sent you an invite to a different server. PA, persistent aggression. Accept that one, and then we're jumping the channel together.
Hey, do you wanna buy the
Cyberpunk. Mate, that's fucking OP as shit, man. Where did you get that skin?
Do you wanna buy this dope looking hammer? It's only one paper, dude. It's cheap as fuck.
Where did you
Killing
mate,
deal.
dude, I'll give you
Dude, it's a killing
mate,
deal.
I'll
dude.
give you
want this?
one
It's a
paper. I'll give you one paper for that. Yeah, I want it, I want
okay,
it, man. I want it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never bought paper from S before, so I didn't know where it was. Yo, drop the hammer on the floor and I got the paper for you, bro. Come on. Let's do this, man.
Come to the vending machine over here. It's mine.
Yo, it's here. No. There's a paper. There's a paper on the floor.
Okay.
Give me the hammer.
That's good. Thanks.
Give me the hammer. Give me the hammer, man. Ooh, sick, man. I'm so good at this game now.
Go. Yeah, dude. Do you want one? Wait, Monkey, do you want one?
Nah, I'm
So
good.
limited edition. It's only 7 in this whole server. You sure? It's only 7 in this whole server, dude. The most dope looking hammer, dude. You can keep it forever.
Nah, I'm pretty
One
full of
paper
hammers.
Lifetime, dude. That's such a killing deal.
Maybe next wipe.
You sure? You
Maybe
got a
next
flaming
wipe.
hammer though? Do you have one at home flame though? Okay, cool.
Alright, so Uzi, find the PvP com chan. Like, just scroll down a bit and then I'll pull you to the alone time chan that you can't see me in, but I am in.
See the PvP alone time.
What? You left me!
I don't know what I'm doing here. I click. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Now we don't have to push buttons to talk to each other.
So it's all automatic on Discord. Yeah, right.
And also, your mic is not fucking up in Discord either. Like it was hard to listen to at times in game.
You need to join me, make me as a team, so I can get into the chopper.
Ah, okay. I'm in some random team. Let me leave. All right.
I'm still pushing V on the fucking thing.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't think about that, to be honest. Weird plugins. All right, let's go. We got this one. Don't worry.
It's nice not having to push to talk.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm lagging.
This is what I'm talking about around this area. You see the amount of lights and.
Oh, fuck, I concede, man. I do. I'm joking. Let's go.
This is why I've been seeing such shitty FPS in some of my stuff. I mean, at the moment I'm getting 27.
Was a player. Oh, we can maybe loot Dome one way. Let's go. Let's check it out.
I've been over to Dawn once, I think. I think I managed to actually have a little rummage around that without getting into too much trouble.
You good?
Yeah, just reloading.
Yeah, the box is 0. You can jump out and grab it if you want. Hang on, wait. Go on.
Yeah. Scrap armor and a custom. Searchlight and another custom. Another custom and some scrap and stuff. And a handgun and scrap. Left half of it there because half of it was just general farmable shit.
Yeah. Custom stuff, so.
Oh, I picked up all the guns and scrap. I'm just going to backpack the custom so I don't lose them, just in case. It's my first time being a passenger in a helicopter. I'm normally flying it myself.
It's really easy once you get used to flying it and not turning it.
I'm quite good with the helicopter, actually. I've jumped straight into it. I don't think I've actually had a hard crash and died once yet, and I've covered a good few distances here and there.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Yeah.
First time I jumped into heli, I died like 10 times before I actually realised I just need to move to the right a little bit and to the left and not down. Took me a long time.
I think it's because I've seen a few videos of people, like, a few showing how to fly them and a few just showing how not to fly them, and you combine them together and you get a rough idea before you even start. Where are we here? We're going straight for the only ring. I've even got a bag down here towards in R27. I've actually got a bag there. I forgot I put a bag there from. Oh, I think I've got somewhere around. No, that's where you put your marker, but I'm sure I put a bag down there somewhere.
Bags only last a day and a half outside the TC zone.
Oh, right. Yeah, in that case, it's gone then.
Sorry.
Yeah, I put one down here before going in. I think it was after losing my shit, and I just gave up trying to go back. I swam out all the way to Oil Rig to try and get some of my stuff back.
Oh, bless.
Trying to find the boat was impossible.
Oh, I ain't got a roll. Alright, never mind. Buy. Roll? You've already bought it? What the fuck?
How do you get the helicopter as well?
It's a buy command. Alright, jump out. I didn't have building privileges, that's why I couldn't spawn it. Wow. Need to grab a bit of fuel from the Himalaya.
I've got fuel here.
Put in 20, that's all we need, 20.
Yeah, I've got 280 with me, so...
We only need 20 though. Do you wanna? Yeah, you can. Go.
It's probably better with you taking the lead on this. I did bring an LR, L6 as well,
Yeah,
but
I saw the M2 on your back.
yeah.
Just use whatever you're comfortable with, honestly, man.
I say
on
the
the left
first time I
side there.
came fully equipped with sniper rifle and stuff like that, there was somebody already on it, and that's when I ran on and managed to get on and took one or two out, and then he brought in the heavies, and the heavies just annihilated me.
Yeah, yeah. This is just respawned as well. I've respawned even, so it should be golden. So I don't see the science on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, there's one on the bottom in the middle.
Yeah, there's a guy who's just turned up. Alright, we can't do this on this guy on it. I mean, we could, but no. Let's go large then. Let's go large. Let's go.
Sure?
Yeah, well, we.
I mean, he's just stood
the
there.
rules state that if somebody's on there, you're supposed to just leave them alone and let them do it unless they die. If they die, then you can jump on. But there's a guy on there, quite to go up the ladder. So he's got it.
If you sure.
Yeah, let's go large. Let's go large. It's just the same, man. It's just the same, honestly. It's just more science, guys. Still. You got a Zippo?
Nah, just electric.
Ah. I got fed up with buying Zippos, man. I'd go out to the pub right on the piss and some fucker would nick it.
That and clippers, I just got sick of constant thumb ache from the wheel. They're just shit. Electric, one click, done. No pissing about.
Have you tried them actual like fully electric ones with the like the cross swings that make electric, like you light your cigarette from an electric spark basically?
No, I've seen what you mean, the fully windproof ones.
Yeah, the windproof ones. Sure.
Yeah, they've been around for years and that, but most of them just fucking Bunsen burners. Just want to torch anything in front of them, so I just don't bother.
I had a real good one. I used it a lot for a long time, and it kind of just disappeared somewhere in my house. I did like it though. It was really good.
Yeah, I just gave up buying nice lighters. Just fucking packs from Poundland. That'll do. 5 for a quid. Lasts for a while. Chuck them in the bin.
You can't go wrong with that. I know where you're coming from, man. Trust me. Well worth the money.
So where are you anyway?
Gloucester.
Another place in the UK I've never been to.
Oh, you don't really want to come here. The
Ah, that's
traffic's
it.
bad, and it's like London, but retarded.
Yeah, I don't go to London much either. I think last time I was there was when I was with my ex, and that was many, many years ago, so no purpose to go, no need. And considering I drive diesel cars, I'm not going to spend 120 odd quid just to drive into it. Fuck that.
Exactly. It's either like you work there and you make money, or you tour there, and that's it. Like, fuck living in London casually, like, nah, man.
Nobody can afford to these days.
£500 a month for a room that looks like a jail cell? Yeah, okay.
Hey, where I am, 500 quid will get you a 3-bed semi-detached house with driveway and garage.
Yo, I'm moving where you are. Holy shit.
I've almost bought my house out, and I've only had it for 13 years, and I'm not on a high wage.
Fucking fair play to you, man.
There's a boat here on the left. I don't know whether anybody's in it or what. And a rib.
This one's moving.
So unless some scientist might have killed somebody who was on it.
Keep going.
I say scientist might have killed somebody who was on it.
Yeah, this boat's just like running on its own.
Yeah, there's shots fired.
Monkey.
Can you see anyone?
There's someone there. There's someone there. Give me a shot. Alright then, we've got 2 other choices.
Another rib there as
We'll
well.
do a raid, or we can do mill tunnels.
Do a raid. I've never done a raid yet.
Let's do a raid then. Let's get back on shore. We'll go do a raid.
Is that one of the ones that you buy?
Yeah, we're by a raid.
Yeah, I haven't done a heli either. I sort of interrupted somebody else's heli and attracted it over to me, but they got all of the loot anyway because they did the most damage and stuff like that. I was just taking pot shots at it from a distance, and all of a sudden it came over and started twatting me base. I was like, oh shit.
Yo, do you know what actually, right? You got an MTU on your back, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go do a heli. Let's go back. Let's go.
I don't have explosive ammo, just normal.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. You don't need explosive ammo for a heli. Explosive ammo don't work, honestly, it's shit. Go right, go right. You can't teleport from snow. I'll teleport and then you can teleport to me.
I don't know how to teleport.
Alright, it's just, you do TPR name, /TPR name. We're kill heli. I like this idea.
I like flying about anyway. I'd like to get back to the heli. I'll fly us back. Although that would probably be a good distance away, won't it? I don't say about fuel. And plenty.
Wasn't me. I've got a heli tower. We'll go fight a heli. Like, it's actually legit fun. You can have all the loot as well.
The loot seems to be relatively easy to come by on this thing anyway.
Yeah, on this server.
And if you can't find it, a couple of pieces of paper and you just go out and buy whatever you need. I mean, the M2 on my back, that was bought with a couple of pieces of paper. I think it was four pieces of paper.
That's a good deal.
And what do you need to do to get a couple of pieces of paper? Just what?
Oh.
Do a couple of barrels, that's it.
That guy that went small still ain't even called in the heavens though. Like, he's bad.
You might be dead.
You want to check? Question mark? Yeah, let's check. Because, I mean, the idea was to do an oil rig, so let's go and have a look. I mean, literally, if he dies, it's fair game. You can go on.
Oh, aye.
You know?
Yeah, I say I just walked on when somebody else was doing it the other day anyway. I didn't attempt to try and kill him. If anything, I just tried to team up with him. I don't know whether it's PvP on an oil rig or not, whether you can kill others.
Not at the moment. It is something I would like to come into the server, but right now it's not. I think when they're doing their custom maps, they should do like 2 normal oil rigs, like a large and a small, and then make another large just PvP.
Yeah, whenever that little PvP thing comes up, at the moment when I'm just roaming around, I just turn around and run away there.
Don't mind. It's just like,
I've struck
like that period of time, you know?
I've roamed into a couple where people have been raiding and I've just stood back and watched them, and they haven't turned around and shot me or anything like that, and obviously I haven't started on them either, but I know they could have if they wanted to, but as I say, it seems like a relatively chilled server in that regard. As I say, it's night and day compared to going on to a normal PvP.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And I say I haven't got that many hours experience, I'm still only about 60, something like that, 60, 70, if that.
Even Wilsonator is solo only PvP. Like, slow down.
Yeah.
I don't hear a shot.
There's
Let's go land.
There's no boat here, is there?
Yeah, let's go land. Heavers are not being called in. Don't hear a shot. Nice. Go down. Not here. Back up and then go around the side.
Oh well, it's going to be here.
Alright, I guess this is where we're doing it. Get your fuel if you want it.
I've still got plenty. Might be able to push it back off. Can you not? Fuck. Yeah, I've drowned a couple of times as well. Need to remember to keep looking up. Ah, the boat is here.
I think he died. The guy died, man. Let's go.
That's it, it wouldn't surprise me. I died a few times. Yeah. Come
I'm
on.
not gonna say
Come
it,
on.
but you should not die on oil. Oh,
How,
is that ass?
how do you get out here? There we go. There we go.
Mount the boat and then come up.
When you're new to the game, it's acceptable to die on oil.
Mm.
I still
Yeah.
die when I still occasionally die to roaming NPCs.
Oh well, to be honest, like if you come across one that shoots you and you're like, okay, it's a Python guy, and then like you turn on him and then two other Python guys.
What is here?
Yeah, he's still here. He's running a silencer as well. Don't touch the loot. Let's just ask him if he wants.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna.
Yo, buddy. Yo, buddy. Yo, mate. You good, mate? You good? Hello? Hello? Do you want help with the heavers? Do you want help with the heavers? Do you want help? Do you want help? Hello? Hello?
Getting full feedback from your voice there as well. I don't know if it's because it was going through Discord and then the game a second later.
Yeah, I was talking through both at the time.
Does it always do that if you do that? Like about a second delay between them, so you always get it.
Unless you pick the in-game chat to mute Discord, then yeah.
Nah.
Like I can mute Discord and then talk. Yo, buddy, do you want help with the heavers? Like, question mark? Alright, so we'll just leave you alone and you can do what you want. Just let us know, man. Yeah, he wants. Yeah, he wants help. He'll take the help with heavers. Let me just make sure to sustain me. So basically, like with 3 people, we should just be able to sit here with M2s and like just wreck them all as they come down. But
Theory's
call
a
them in,
beautiful
man.
thing.
Call them in, man. Call them in. And you can also deal small damage to them as they're coming in. The pilots don't count, the people in the front seats. But as it turns, you can deal damage to the the heavers in the back.
And then
Yeah,
just
you
run
get-
down the stairs if you need to.
Yeah. Yo, let's just go full YOLO. Right at the stairs, man. Right at the stairs, man. Let's go. Kind of stay around about here and shoot like the stairs. Run into the room on the left if you really need to. I jump down. I run. You good?
For now, just medding up.
good. And I think they're getting a bit closer. Yeah, they're coming down again. They're on my level. Yeah, they're on the level coming down.
Both dead, both dead, both
Yeah,
dead.
good stuff.
One up there. It's only got spaz. Loot all the bodies that you want, man.
Yeah, come back from.
I think they're all dead. One more. Dead. The guy died. Pretty sure.
I think he ran up to the top on the helicopter deck.
He said. I'm not gonna like let him TP. He died. There's C4 in this if you want it.
I've got C4. I've got 51 satchels. I've got.
Alright, I think fucking.
Is that you shooting?
No. I'm gonna kill it though. Don't worry.
I'm on the lower deck. Coming up. Is he on the top deck?
Keep on. He's just there. I keep on forgetting I ain't got barriers and I push. Dead. Don't touch the thingy-bob.
The what's he?
This thingy-bob. I like stole the C4 out of it without knowing that I stole it. Like if you look at it, it just looks awful. But that top left corner where the bear rug is, that's where the C4 was.
That doesn't even say bear rug. It does when you click on it, but there's no picture of the bear on it there.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't expect to get a bear rug in a crate though, would you?
Doesn't matter.
I normally just swap stuff around when I'm full. I don't just chuck stuff on the floor. Just put it back into the crates and leave it for somebody else to find.
You should always empty them, man, because then they respawn new.
The crates still generally disappear anyway. Here's the guy.
Yeah, your body's over here, mate. Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that, bro. Like, well, I don't know, really. To be honest. I had to jump off the side. Because my fucking shit was burning. It was like the runs time.
Well, at least we took care of the heavies for him so he can get back on and get his stuff.
Did you loot any of the heavies?
Yeah. But it was mainly just bullets and meds.
No, that's fine. I was gonna say to him like the heavies
don't think they did them all, most of them though. So I wouldn't really advertise it as a bonus.
There's still a load of loot left on the heavies as well. We only took like some ammo, some meds, and that was it. We took like some ammo and some meds, and that was it.
I cleared them out of ammo and meds because that's all they had on them.
Yeah, we just took ammo. and meds. But there's like this guy over here. This guy over here still got like 4 loot. I don't need MP5.
I do need an MP5 actually. You didn't broadcast the MP5 was there, did you? He's there. No, it's not you.
On the floor by your feet behind you. Sorry, I took the MP5 from this guy. My bad. Was the crate any good? Did you get good shit from the crate? Question mark. Rig's been looted. Come on.
Do you want to go and take his boat because ours is beached?
We can turn it over anyway.
I know it's only a couple of pushes, but still. Oh, that was close. He almost landed right on the deck.
Part of the fun, man. Oh, first sign. First sign. Don't steal his boat, man. Don't be a dick. Come on.
You sure? I'm in. Engine's going.
Take the fuel out of it if you want. I
That's
don't
my
care about
fuel.
that. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, bring fuel over here. I've got no fuel.
Where are you? I'm back at our boat.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go do a raid. Fuck it. Have you got time?
I shouldn't, but yeah, fuck it, why not?
Same as well. After like 25 minutes tops. And I just Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, no, I didn't crash.
I can't access the fuel storage.
There you go. Yeah, you can drive us then. Go to the marker that I placed by our 27. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
I still need to piss.
yeah, that's fine. You're standing through the boat there. Your legs are like in the water. And you're back.
Yeah, but
Yeah, when you turn around, it just looks as though you're actually standing through the boat. Round here. There's the heli. Might as well get the heli round here.
alright, so this next choice is like literally yours. Do you want to do a raid or do you want to kill a heli?
Which one's quicker? Probably the heli, wouldn't it?
The heli would be a lot quicker, yeah.
Yeah, let's do a heli tonight, and you never know, maybe I'll do a raid tomorrow.
Let's go then. Oh, I'm lagging. And I think I'm overclocking my graphics card too much because I'm getting a lot of practice glitches right now.
And I'm a steady 54. Not astounding, but probably good enough. I mean, the monitor that I have, it's not even a gaming monitor, so it's not one of those 144 Hz ones, so anything higher.
Dude, 75 from my like shit. If I want it to, but your setup sounds nice though, man. Honestly.
It is. I say I've got all my streaming set up on Twitch and YouTube as well, just in case anybody wants to watch or not. But
Nobody wants to watch PVE worse, man.
I've had one person actually watching most of the night. Well, that's an hour or two anyway. But I've only got 4 followers on Twitch because obviously I only started, as I say, a couple of weeks ago.
Are you watching those streams?
I don't watch my own streams.
I was gonna say that one follower is you.
No, he's been chatting. We've been chatting. He wants to join this server and build a base near me. He's new as well.
It's a good server. You should.
I have. I've shown him which one it is. I've shown him where I am on the map. I've told him, like, shown him how quick it is just to farm. I went out and farmed a tree and said, like, there's one base's worth just with one tree.
Yeah.
I say it's the perfect learning server, really. But then if you go onto a vanilla server after this, it's a hard slap in the face. Even the vanilla PVE server compared to the 3 times gather, still take you a long time.
I've noticed like my actual skill level in this game go down considerably since I've been playing PvE a lot. I never used to play it at all, and I come onto a PvE and it was just like, okay, this is chill, this suits me the way that I want to play, because I just want to play chill when I've got the time and have a drink, because I only generally like jump on this server when I'm drunk. Sad fact. But yeah, but I've noticed like whenever I go back on modded or official, kind of like I've dropped so much. Just from being so laid back because I'm playing this more than anything else. It's pretty bad.
Oh, there's all the. I presume all the Discord stuff gets broadcast over Twitch if it's getting live streamed.
Alright, I'll be back real quick. I'm gonna drop the game and relog the game because I'm getting graphical glitches. Alright?
Who's shooting you?
It's just a guy, don't worry.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm loading back in now.
That's an NPC, not a guy.
Alright, kill him then.
I am. He's dead.
Mm.
But again, single shots. But single shots with the M2 only takes a few, so why waste a few bullets with spray when you can try and control single shots?
Because the M2 is easy to control. You just literally pull down in a straight line. It's so easy. It's broken as shit.
It might be easy when you've got a mouse mat, remember.
You still use it?
I'm on a wooden desk. I'm on a wooden desk.
With
A wooden
no
desk that I only set up yesterday.
I kinda love it, man.
That's it. I had no interest in getting the game in PC at all, and for some reason, about 3-4 months ago, YouTube decided to recommend a Wellen video to me, and for some reason I clicked on it, and that sent me down a little rabbit hole, and it just snowballed from there, quite literally, to the point where
He is a great influencer of the game. No
he is.
doubt.
He's a good editor as well, or whoever does the editing
yeah.
for him. It's it puts it all together very, very nicely. Let's say, just sends
Well, I'll
you.
be honest, he was the first video that I watched like 3 years ago as well. Like, he was the reason why I was like, what the fuck is this game? What's this game?
Yeah.
What?
I'd never even heard of it before until I don't know why you even recommended it, because I've never been somebody for watching games on YouTube. I'm actually a YouTuber, but on a totally different subject. I've got like 11,000 subscribers on camper van
Seriously?
conversions.
Oh shit!
Yeah. And
You're a big man in your area then.
yeah, there's bigger out there, but I'm earning money off it, a couple £100 a month. So
That's golden, man.
that's why I figured why not try and do the streaming like as well, because I'm already on YouTube, and as I say, I'm doing my stuff on it. So I've got about 4 different channels on the go, and
You have to make your channel, man, because I enjoy camping myself, honestly. Like, I've been doing it ever since I was a child with my granddad, and now I do it with my family and children.
you
So.
can go onto YouTube or on Google and just type in the camper van builder. That's me.
Right, I'll check it out. Let me quickly bookmark that shit.
I say YouTube's my main channel. The website's pretty much just links from YouTube and stuff like that, just to make me look a little bit more.
Camper man builder.
Camper van, not man.
Camper van. Alright, camper van. Yeah, I got your channel. I got you.
About 11,500 subscribers, something like that.
Yeah, 11.4.
Yeah.
I'm one extra right now.
There you go, man.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
one,
right,
nice one.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Camping's amazing, bro, honestly.
But I've been uploading to YouTube for years, and yet I never watched anything on it. I always thought YouTube was pretty much for people just watching funny cat videos and shit like that. So I've ignored it for the last don't know how many years, and then I started a different channel about gold panning in Scotland, which I do now and then, and I'm going to do next week actually as well. And from there, I went on to do me camper vans, and it snowballed into different channels and that as well.
I glitched again straight away as soon as I loaded in, so I'm gonna drop my power limit back down to the normal level. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's alright, no matter. I say this game's kept me awake till fucking far too late, far too many times recently as well. But it's just one of those things, isn't it? Good thing for work, where I work, I can just literally walk in whenever I want to. And
yeah, honest to God, like, mate, they got something really right with this game. Like, I've played a lot of games. Install rest. So, yeah. But yeah, I've played a lot of games and I've spent a lot of hours in other games. Like I generally play MMOs, and I've got like 18,000 hours in a different game. But like they've really got something right with this game. There's something seriously addictive about it. Like they've just got it really well. They've done it really well. There's something seriously right with it.
I say the YouTubers is doing a good job in promoting it as well. I'll say that.
Yeah, especially Wellen. Wellen is like the biggest guy. Like he gets millions of views and
He's definitely the biggest, but there's good few others out there. Good few others. Have you seen Anado?
yeah, you know. Oh my god, that guy's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit. Have you seen Oblivion?
Yeah, I've seen Oblivions as well, and
I
Prince
love
Vids.
Oblivion. Oblivion is like he's the funniest. Like him and Leonardo are the ones that I like enjoy watching the most.
See,
Just for pure entertainment.
yeah.
know?
I say Prince Vids, he does good trap bases and stuff like that as well. But one of my plans was to come in, try and get good, and just go out and try and do some trap bases, because trap base videos do well and stuff like that as well, don't they? So, but obviously you need to get good to be able to resource enough to be able to build a trap base in the first place.
Yeah. But Prince Riz plays on like high modded servers, so we can get started real quick, you know?
You need to when you're building trap bases though, because you generally need to build 2 bases, 1 trap, 1 main, and you need all your resources for all your electrical components and all that type of setup in that as well. So doing that doing it on a vanilla server would take fucking...
Oh yeah, fuck that, man.
Yeah.
Vanilla's a grind. Like it is a grind, and it's harsh.
So you couldn't do those type of videos on vanilla because it would take you like weeks just to be able to get a couple of bases set up.
It's harsh. It's too harsh solo, man. Honest to God, I've tried it many a time. I don't know. Like I've lost count how many times. I say like probably 200-300 times I've tried playing solo on official. No, it don't work. It's impossible, and it's too stressful as well.
Oh yeah. I can't believe how much it raises the anxiety and stress levels just as soon as you step out your base and when you're on your own, when you're going for a farm or something like that.
Yeah, you can't watch everything.
It's fucking ridiculous. You're crouching around. You don't walk through a bush because you know it'll make a little crackling noise in case somebody hears you. It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
At least you know the bushes make noise. You know,
Yeah.
even if you're crawling for them.
Oh yes, especially when you accidentally build a base over a bush that you then can't chop down, and you need to walk through the bush to get to your loot rooms.
And act like you're not there, and it's like, well, I've got to go through this bush thing to get to where I need to be in case something happens.
Yep.
Well, come inside. Where are you?
Just outside anyway. You were finding me.
Alright, let's go. I'll put the light on. Yes.
You don't have an automated solar setup. What's going on?
This is just a heli tower, alright? Don't judge me, man. It's just for killing heli.
I can't judge anybody on this game at the moment for anything. Even just watching them injecting the meds on some of the videos, that sort of sometimes made me squeamish to begin with, because sometimes they would actually zoom in on them sticking it in their arms, and I don't know. That's one of the aspects of the game I don't particularly like, but. Still need to invest in some flashlights as well.
Yo, but don't you think it's weird that like we're injecting ourselves with fuel and metal fragments? I picture it as if like we're not really actually people, but we're not actually really a game. We're just like robots that are playing for an alien race for like a game show. And when we die, we just respawn new. And when we need healing, we inject ourselves with fuel.
It's one way of looking at it.
I'm a crazy fuck, man.
I was thinking the other day. Imagine the movie Rust from one
Oh
single
my God.
player's point of view, including dying and respawning.
Dude, that'd make a fucking great film.
But
to be
imagine the
honest.
storyline and how all, as you say there, injecting fuel and metal frags into you, just as a quick pick me up type thing. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah. Wellen should direct it.
But imagine as a proper live action movie, it would just look terrible. I think.
I think it would be a great concept though.
I think the storyline's just a bit too far out, especially with all the respawns. Because you'd have to have respawns in it, because that's the entire point. You can't just have one playthrough and
You should
shot
have
in
it
the
like
head.
maybe like a game player's like Matrix kind of view. You know,
That,
make it
it's
like-
always a Groundhog Day repeating as soon as you die.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good too.
That's the way.
You gotta get it right, you know. You fuck up, you play it again. I'm scared to summon a heli right now because it's like nighttime and there's like trees all around this. I swear down now, right? I'm not even joking, bro. Right? I have gone outside and harvest trees just to get rid of the trees.
They just
30,
go back
40
down.
times now.
Yeah.
I swear, there's a cow hates me. Cow keeps on fucking spawning them. I swear.
I think it's marked on the map where if there's a tree there, it'll respawn there over time.
Yes, I know. I know that's the fact.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think that an admin hates. Oh shit.
Yeah, the admins have been alright, haven't they, actually?
You ready? Are you ready? 'Cause this is gonna be rough.
Daytime would be better, but...
Yeah, but we're pushed for time, so.
Oh yeah, kind of, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Knocking on the roof.
Yep. Kind of scared. I'm gonna do a normal one, not a hard one. I was gonna do a hard one, but it's dark, so we're gonna do a normal.
So can you get up on the roof, or is it sealed in?
No, this is where we fight it.
Have you seen any of the Rust backstory theory videos where they're going into trying to find out where it would be on Earth, going off the star maps and this, that, the other?
No, there's no backstory to it.
It's theory backstory.
But no, I haven't one. All right, got it. It's 325.
Yeah. Sun's coming up now as well. It's alright. I timed it just right.
Also, by the way, when you're fighting the hellies, if you can get the top rotor on fire and the back rotor on fire, you can kill it by doing. So the idea is like aim for the rotors. Watch it, rockets, 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 rockets. Get away, get away, get away. Are you alive?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's gonna come over here now. Behind the trees up there on the right. Alright, so it's going away and it's going back. Run. Move.
Ah, you fucking twat.
Did you
Yeah, I didn't move close
Alright,
far enough
keep
away.
guard for them and go down to the bottom. So it'll run around for a bit.
I don't know if you can bag me in at your base there or not, I don't know.
I will do. But you can TPR to me for now, you know?
So how do you do that?
/
Do I need to spawn
TPR
somewhere
my
first?
name. TPR my name.
Do I need to spawn first, or can I bring...
Yeah, spawn.
Yeah. That one's closest. I've got one not too far away, but it'll still take a while. I can hear the chopper in the distance. Right. It's /
TPR Donkey Song.
TPR
Yeah.
space.
Like teleport request, you know?
Yeah. Uh, 15 seconds. Yeah, and see the chopper there. So that's. I've got a bag near mining outpost. It'll probably despawn in a day or two, but.
Alright, I gifted you a bag inside the base as well.
Nice one.
Alright, let's go get your shirt. I'm fucking knackered, man. Alright, so your body's on me. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm just getting my stuff now.
Alright, you're up there. I'm hoping it doesn't attack you.
Oh, I've got it. I'm in the car in the middle.
Cool.
Right, just sort my stuff out. Get me armor on. It should be good. Right. Good to go.
Let's go. It's like somewhere over there, man.
Ah, fuck off. One thing I do need to keep remembering in this game is to actually med.
Rockets, maybe. Right, yeah, move other side, other side. Rockets coming, rockets coming. So every time it rockets, it will go in a straight line to the other side. It's like a good DPS. After it rockets, it's a good DPS on. So it's going back up towards like the south side. It's gonna rocket, it's gonna rocket. Stop sending them in.
Fuck.
Good?
Yeah. I'm not sure how or why, but yeah.
So now it's around about 20. It's like a small time to just like random DPS. Hit the back rotor. It's moving away to rocket, so move away to the opposite side. You good?
Yeah.
And always it goes on the opposite side. When it rockets, it just goes in a straight line.
Alright.
Mate, come here. Come here. I'm gonna drop an attachment on the floor in the middle. Hit this on your M249. Come here. Belong. Attach that to your M249. It makes life so much easier, honestly.
I've got the tactical gloves on as well.
Yeah, and whenever you're gonna shoot the M249, crouch shoot. Don't just shoot it standing up, it's too hard. But when you know that you're gonna shoot, aim a bit above crouch, you know? Alright, so it's gonna go around here. I think it's gonna run away and then try and look for rockets. Yeah, go opposite side. This way, follow me. I mean, at the end of the day, this is PVE, right? So you learn how things... Get it, come on, go. It's dead. You did decent damage, though.
I got a couple of hits in.
You got 1k, mate. That's more than a couple.
I didn't expect to do the most damage there. As I say, it's all a learning curve. And I need a mouse mat.
I can't believe you're playing without a mouse mat still. Cracks me up every time. Sorry, yeah, come on. You need to like go back. You need to crouch from just before and then jump. Yeah, there you go.
I've done it plenty of times before where I put boxes too close to my own base and stuff. It's just if you could jump in when you stood right next to it, your feet get caught.
Game's hard, man. But yeah, again to face punch, they really did get it right. Like it's such a well crafted game. Oh, C4 in that one. L9 in that one. This is a damn good heli, dude. That's a joke. You can loot them both, man. Go loot. And AK-CCTV, the third one was there.
Fucking bush on fire. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, no, watch this. Yes. Oh, what? Don't die. Yeah, I get it. It's in front of me where I'm looking.
No, I'm just having to load up my backpack.
Oh. L9 here, and ammo. Oh fuck, I'm dying.
It's alright. Fucking 1:05. I suppose that's gonna have to do it, ain't it? Where am I? I'll do the long slog home. Unloaded all of my boxes and shit. Unless you can spawn a heli. How does it cost all that shit? I don't know whether you realise, but you're mute.
Oh shit! Do you want me to fly you home?
I was going to say, yeah, if you've got a heli, one handy, if it doesn't cost you anything or anything like
I
that.
was talking to my missus a minute ago and I completely forgot to unmute.
Oh, that's alright, it's alright. Yeah, go on a quick fly home and that'll do for the night.
Yeah, I'm done as well. Like
Yeah.
I've got to get off, so.
Alright.
I was talking to you for the longest time though. And I was muted. Sorry,
Oh.
man.
I was wondering whether you realised or not, and then I just checked in the top left corner where it's got the names and I saw the mute symbol.
Yeah, I'm terrible. You're like R8, right?
Yeah, bottom of our like of the Y branch on the road. Whenever you see Putin Tower, that's the clear, obvious. For some reason, this game is absolutely full of Russians. Like,
Yeah, they really do love this game.
it looks as though like almost half the playing population seems to be Russian. The quarter
Not half,
American.
but yeah, they really do like this game.
I mean, the amount of
Like I
servers they've
said,
got as well.
Facebook's really got something right with this game. They really did. Fucking, I'm lagging it. Fuck. Alright, I do see you, correct. We're basically at your home, right? I mean, we're really close.
Close enough.
ran out.
Closer than we were. Do you want me to fly?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Right, which way are we facing? So we need to turn around.
Oh, I'd rather have fuel.
I can't.
Mean review. I'm pretty sure Putin inside lives inside that tower.
I'll do.
Nice.
It's my little crib. It's done me. Feel free if you want. As I said, there's not much to show.
I couldn't come in even if I wanted to.
You can come in.
I can't.
Why not?
Oh, look at this. You got your nice little burners down here.
Yeah, it's only basic. It's only basic, but
Nice little iceberg, honestly.
does the job. Does the job.
Can I chip out then and go back home and log off? Is that okay?
Yeah. As I say, I'm just gonna.
What?
Oh yeah, solar. As I say, as soon as it gets dark, the lights automatically come on. You can go out top.
See, that's something I've never really bothered with, the electrics, apart from like auto turrets and stuff like that.
Well, you need electrics for a lot of the trap bases as well, for all of the foot pressure sensor pads, this, that, the other. See, this panel you're standing on blocks the lights turning on. So as soon as it gets dark and this panel doesn't get any light, the lights the lights will turn on after that. It doesn't get any sun because all the ones on the top of the other part, they will power the battery.
You can actually access your recycling.
It doesn't matter. It's only farm
Yeah,
recycle that's in it.
So,
There's no in it. It's not as though you're going to rob me and you've got far more shit than I've got. So.
alright, rob me. I can get off for the night, alright?
Yeah, no worries. Me too.
I'm fucking knackered, bruv, honestly.
Right, just gonna head down. Yeah, good playing with you. I'll see you about. Yeah. Right, I'm out with you.
Yo, next wipe, many raids together, I'll tell you.
As I say, we'll just build a base together if you want. I don't mind. Just
Yeah, I'm dying, bro.
do whatever you
I'm
want.
dying.
When does it wipe? It's 2 weeks on this map. Or is it
Yeah, it's
weekly?
pretty wild from now.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. I'm sure we'll run into each other as well. As I say, if you ever want to do oil rig or anything like that, you know where I live. It's pretty obvious, right next to Putin.
Alright, I'm gonna go check out a few of your vids. Right.
Yeah,
I'm
no
not
worries.
joking, man. I'm actually gonna.
Yeah, feel free.
it's worth
Feel free. If any adverts pop up, feel free to click and interact on them as much as you want. That's what earns me the money.
I apologise, but I have ad blockers.
Oh, so do I. That's the thing. I don't enable anybody else's adverts on YouTube. Screw that. I don't put up with adverts, but I still want other people to do it on me. And
I'm sorry.
that's how it works.
But yeah, I'm literally gonna go watch though.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. That's it. Catch me up on the map and let me know what you think.
I will do. I will do. Take care, man.
You too. Catch you later. Right, and that's going to be the stream ending. Thank you, Foxtrot, for watching as well. Fully appreciate it. Hope you do join the server. You've seen what it's like. Nice and friendly people. Crack on. But I am out of here for the night. Thank you very much.